Okay, Tyranitar is probably one of the best Dragonlance sweepers in UU right now, and here is why. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we're having a battle versus Lazy Boy in the UU tier from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's probably the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There is a link in the description down below. I've also noticed that only 36% of people watching this video right now are actually subscribed. So even if you think you subscribed, just double check because YouTube might have unsubscribed you. And if you're not subscribed in the first place, why not subscribe? It's free. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump to the team preview. Okay, Tyler has brought a pretty powerful looking team. They've got the Greninja, the Sandy Shocks, Decidueye, Haxorus, Forretress, and the Armor Rouge. Pretty powerful stuff. I think Tyranitar has a good chance here of sweeping potentially. If we get a Dragonlance up, we're going to outspeed the Sandy Shocks, given the Earthquake and stuff like that, and the Armor Rouge and all that wonderful stuff. We definitely need Typhlosion to break through that Forretress. I think we lead off with Screamtail here. I think Screamtail's a good lead. Get the screens up, get all that wonderful stuff up, and paralyze something. Because I feel like they lead off with Sandy Shocks anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. And the battle begins. So Lazy Boy's going to lead off with the Forretress, as we led off with Jigglypuff, the Screamtail. So it's not a bad matchup right off the bat. I think we're probably expecting them to go for a Stealth Rocks here, so we could go straight into Donphan. I'm also trying to stealth the screens real quick as well. That'd be nice. So I think I'll go for a Reflect first. They might go for a Volt Switch here. They might expect the Flamethrower from the Screamtail because I can definitely carry it. Can't I? Can Screamtail get Flamethrower? I'm pretty sure it can, can't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. They go for a Volt Switch though. It's going to do minimal damage to us. They get a crit, which is unfortunate, but it didn't do anything, so it's no big deal. Didn't do nothing at all. Nothing at all. In comes the Decidueye. So Decidueye is a good shout, being a ghost type and all that. We got the Reflect up though, which is great. I think I go for a Thunder Wave here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Thunder Wave comes through, paralyzing the Decidueye, stopping it from doing its usual shenanigan that it goes for. So let's see how this works out for us. So they go ahead and get fully paralyzed, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. As now I'm going to go for a Light Screen just in case it's special. There we go, Screamtail coming through for us right now. As they didn't get up Stealth Rocks, which is also good to note. So the Spirit Shackle comes through. Whoa, he got a crit! He got a crit! That's not good. That's not good at all. Right, okay, now I'm thrown off a bit now. They got a crit, which completely destroyed my Screamtail. We got to go into our Typhlosion now. So we'll go Typhlosion real quick. Vesuvius over here. There we go. Typhlosion comes through. We would go for the Eruption, but I think they go Armor Rouge here. So I want to go Tyranitar or Greninja. I think we go Greninja expecting the Armor Rouge to come in. What else would they switch in here? Maybe their own Greninja, but I think we go Greninja expecting the Armor Rouge to come in. I think Armor Rouge is definitely the switch, so we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Coming through for a Zabuzar is. There we go, nicely done. As they do withdraw the Decidueye, are they going to go into the Armor Rouge? Are they Flash Fire Armor Rouge? That's the real question. They go into Armor Rouge, which leads me to believe they might be Flash Fire. So nice and shiny as well. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Now we can go for Spikes if we want to. I'm feeling like Hydro Pump is a good option. I'm feeling like U-Turn is a good option. I feel like they definitely switch here due to the whole thing that we're going on, or the Terra. They do withdraw the Armor Rouge. What are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. They're going to go into the Forretress again. So Forretress comes through. Forretress definitely didn't want to take a Hydro Pump there. That's for sure, but it's fine. We go for a U-Turn real quick. Break that Sturdy if it's got Sturdy. They don't have Red Card either, which is good to note. And they don't have Rocky Helmet either, so that's always good. Now what? Typhlosion's the obvious one, of course. So let's go Typhlosion real quick. There we go. Typhlosion comes in. And I think it's pretty obvious what they're going to do here is go back into the Armor Rouge. So I kind of want to go back into something else again. Like the Greninja, for example. I think we should do that. I feel like they make the ballsy play of staying in here. I think they expect the double and they go for it. I'm going to go for the Eruption. I think that's the best play. Yep, they did. I knew they'd do that. I knew it. I made the right call. Forretress goes down. There we go. Cool. I made the right call. I made the right call. I was going to say it's pretty obvious what I was going to do there, right? So in comes the Armarouge now. Armarouge comes in. We can definitely handle this. No problem. We've got no switch-ins to Armarouge. None at all. They go for a fighting move, probably. I'm going to go Greninja just because we've got Focus Sash, so we can definitely take a hit from this thing. No problem. No problemo whatsoever. So we'll go into Zabuza. There we go. Nicely done. They go for an Energy Ball. That's going to take us right down to our Sash, of course. It doesn't. It doesn't take us down to a Sash. And the Life Orb as well. That's interesting. So, with that in mind, I say we go straight for the Hydro Pump. I think the Hydro Pump is the best play. So I'm going to go for it. They might stay in. They might not. They are going to actually Terra, which is interesting. So what type are they going to Terra into? Probably Grass, right? Probably Grass, right? I would say Grass. Yeah, Grass is what's going to be Terra'd. So it's good to note that they are Terra. The Armarouge, so we don't have to worry about anything else being Terra'd. We go for the Hydro Pump. Of course, we're going to miss, aren't we? We're going to miss. Oh, we didn't miss. That's nice. So we got a bit of chip damage off on them at least. As they just go for an Energy Ball now, and that's going to be able to take us out no problem. So that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Not a lot, to be honest with you. Not a lot, to be honest with you. So I'm thinking Dragonancing my Tyranitar. We've still got Light Screen up, so we could definitely Dragonance the Tyranitar. We've also... They're probably Flash Fire, right? They're probably Flash Fire, so we can't go into Typhlosion, even though it's a Grass type. We can't go into Scizor because I'm Terra Steel. I think we have to go into you. I think we have to go into the Tyranitar real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go Tyranitar real quick. There we go. Nicely done. Get that Sandstorm up, which is always going to be nice. And then we Terra it, flying, go for the Dragon Dance. And I think this is the only way we're going to win this. There we go. Going to Terra real quick into a flying type, making it so we resist both Aura Sphere, Focus Blast, and Energy Ball. So we should be golden here. We should be absolutely golden here. If they predict the Terra and go for an Armor Cannon, it's a good play on their behalf, but the Light Screen is up, so we should be fine. And we go for the Dragon Dance real quick. We outspeed regardless. So this is what happens when you actually EV train your Tyranitar in speed. You're actually alright. You're actually alright. So they go for a Destiny Bond. Interesting. Interesting. So they went for the Destiny Bond there, which is very interesting. Very interesting. So the Sandstorm is unfortunately going to make it so that now that we're Terra Flying, we no longer get the special defense boost. But we do have the Light Screen up for this extra turn. Have we still got Light Screen up? Yeah, we got one more turn of the Light Screen, so I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance because they've set up the Destiny Bond now, so we definitely want to get rid of that Destiny Bond. Dragon Dance again, because we are definitely trying to not die to the Destiny Bond. That's for sure. We don't want to die to the Destiny Bond real quick. So they go for an Armor Cannon now. Shouldn't do too much damage thanks to the Light Screen, as there we go. It doesn't do too much damage thanks to the Light Screen. As we're definitely going to be able to get a KO with the Crunch real quick. So that's pretty awesome. Tyranitar's coming through for us right now. Absolutely coming through for us right now. As they're going to get buffed by the Sandstorm a little bit as well. We get some leftovers recovery. And now we should be able to plow through their team real quick. So the Light Screen does wear off, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure Crunch KOs here. I'm like 100% certain Crunch KOs here. There we go. Crunch comes through. Going to easily take out the Armarouge, no problem, as the Destiny Bond was no longer in effect. So down it goes. Not to worry. Tyranitar has this. Tyranitar has this. It's got to have it. It's got to have it. In comes the Decidueye. So this thing's going to basically try and throw some priority moves at us, pretty much. So we go for a Crunch here anyway. They go for a Shadow Sneak to try and get as much chip damage off as possible, which is fair enough. As we go for the Crunch, and that's going to be able to take out Decidueye, no problem. So Decidueye goes down. We're looking pretty golden right now. We're looking pretty golden. They've got the Haxorus in the back. They've got the Greninja in the back, which we've got to be scared of course. But with the leftovers recovery we're getting, we should be golden, to be honest with you. Haxorus comes on in. Is Haxorus going to be first impression? That's the real question. Is it going to be first impression? Look how small it is. That's tiny. That's a tiny Haxorus right there. Really small. We just go straight for the Crunch here because we don't want to miss the Stone Edge. Hopefully they're not Focus Sashed, as it looks like they aren't, which is great. So Haxorus goes down. Nice and Beast Ball as well. Gotta love it. Sandstorm's going to subside, which is great. However, it means that if the Greninja is Focus Sash, which I have a feeling it is, then we are a bit boned here. In comes the Sandy Shocks. Is Sandy Shocks sashed, potentially? Sandy Shocks could be sashed. It's not its booster energy, which is good to note. Is it going to boost its speed? It boosts its special attack, which is great. So we just go for an EQ here, and that's going to be able to take out this Sandy Shocks, no problem. There we go. Earthquake comes through. Tyranitar is absolutely loving life right now. Absolutely loving life right now as we're able to take out that Sandy Shocks. We got a nice mini sweep with Tyranitar. That's pretty awesome. That was kind of the goal of the last game, but we had we had no EVs and speed in the last game. In comes the Greninja. So Greninja comes in. Nice and shiny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We go straight for an EQ here because we don't want to miss the crunch. We don't want to miss the Stone Edge, sorry. So we definitely go for an Earthquake. We can't go for Crunch because Crunch might not KO with it being resistant and everything. They outspeed us still. Are they Choice Scarfed? They outspeed us still. Are they Choice Scarfed? That's the real question. Are they Choice Scarfed right now? Oh, wow. Okay, so Greninja gets just outspeed us. So that's unfortunate. That's actually potentially game-changing. We go into Scizor, though. I'm pretty sure Scizor can handle this, so I'm going to go Scizor real quick. There we go. Scizor comes through. We go for a BP real quick. And we should be able to take out this Greninja. Did it Protean then? Was it actually Protean or was it not Protean? Bullet Punch comes through. There we go. Down goes the Greninja. And that is going to be the game. So we managed to pull off a little Tyranitar sweep. Didn't get to go through with it, obviously, because the Greninja outsped us somehow. I'm guessing it was Choice Scarfed. So GG, Lazy Boy. That was a pretty fun game. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that whole stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.